Hello, BookTube. I know I'm being overeager. I'm still processing the first video from the MacBook, so I don't know yet from you whether or not it was any good, whether or not you want to continue with it. But I'm feeling chatty, and I have a couple more packages I wanted to open, and I figure in for a penny, in for a pound, you're going to tell me one way or another. I think the more that I thought about it as the video was processing, the more I thought we're going to have to live with this arrangement for a bit anyway. I can't do without talking with you, and as a couple of dry spells just in 2017 have made clear, a lot of you can't do without it. We're stuck with each other. So what I want to do is just continue to make videos, and we'll see if we can't make this technology at least bearable. Until I figure out what I'm going to do. I'll probably end up getting another iPhone. But in the meantime, I thought we'd go through these. There's 2 cardboard packages here, and who knows what they'll be. I noticed when I was uploading the first MacBook video, I'm trying to look on the bright side, and I'm trying to remember how seldom I use my phone, except for filming videos. So when I was uploading the video to YouTube from my desktop, it looked to me like Photo Booth, the function on the MacBook that I'm using to do this, was automatically flipping things. It didn't look like anything was reversed to me in terms of writing, in terms of titles and whatnot. But also, one other positive thing that I noticed is that on the YouTube screen, probably those of you who are booktubers, I'm telling you something that you've known for years, but it's new to me. On the YouTube screen, while the video is uploading, while the upload bar is filling, you've got the information box for the video just sitting there staring at you. unlike when it's uploading on a phone, where I can just put the phone down and do a whole bunch of other stuff, and the next thing I know, it's uploaded and it's getting comments, and I'm involved with the comments or with emails that I'm getting about the video, and I'm not really thinking about the annotation to the video itself. Whereas with the uploading straight to YouTube from the desktop, that information box is right there in front of me the whole time, which might lead to more annotated videos, which would be a good thing. But anyway, let's. I certainly didn't notice any kind of delay. The process didn't seem to take any longer doing it this way than uploading it through the Capture app on my now dead phone. Anyway, let's. Oh, okay. This comes out any day now, and I want to read it right away. Oh my! Okay, great. This is from Minotaur Books. It's a murder mystery by Lehane called "Murder in the Manuscript Room." There's the Empire State Building in the distance. It has a blurb from Sarah Paretsky. And it looks like it's a murder mystery set in the New York Public Library. Let's see. When a murder desecrates the somber book-lined halls of New York City's iconic 42nd Street Library, Raymond Ambler, the library's curator of crime fiction, has a personal interest in solving the crime. His quest to solve the murder is impeded by matters involving his friend, or perhaps more than friend, Adele Morgan. Adele's relationship with a young woman staffer who was murdered complicates Ambler's investigation, but far more disturbing for him is Adele's growing interest in the darkly handsome Islamic scholar. I'm on board already. I was on board just with this cover. Oh my. Murder in the Manuscript Room. I've been in the Manuscript Room of the 42nd Street New York Public Library. Oh, fantastic. All right. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. It's only 2, and then I promise I will settle down and wait to find out how this whole process is working. If this process works, then I'll continue it. My only caveat, if it does work, for now, I'll continue it. My only worry being that once upon a time I did this using the MacBook and using the photo booth function application on the MacBook until one day it simply stopped working. It simply refused to do anything, and was that way for months and months. And I'm worried that will happen again. And if it does, what do? I don't have a backup until I can get the yoga book to behave. I don't have a backup. But for now, we'll see. So what have we got here next? Oh. Okay. All right. Well, this is a very good mail haul for being small. It's 2 books. that I got next, and they're romances. On one, by Lynn Kurland, it's called The Dreamer's Song. It's a novel of the 9 Kingdoms. And there's a castle in the background. In the foreground is our heroine. She's all bundled up because it's snowy, it's cold. Ooh. A spellbinding 9 Kingdoms saga continues as a mage without magic and a stable maid without a home face the approaching shadows of darkness and choices that will change them both forever. So you've got approaching darkness and a freezing cold winter. And then on the cover of our next one, it's by Robin Owens. It's called Heart Sight. And we're not only having a change of pace, we're having a change of temperature. He's not chilly at all, despite the rather pert status of his nipples. Okay, so this is a Kelta novel. Let's give you another shot at the cover artwork. This is a very different story from this. Journey back to the planet Kelta with award-winning author Robin Owens in this novel about shadowed enemies and unimaginable psi power. That's PSI power, not SIGH power, which was possessed to Sith levels of proficiency by Masainted Ma, who could convey more in a single sigh than a whole chattering room full of Methodists. So that's a different kind of psi power. Mune Vinny Tivine has been, who calls him Vinny? Has been the prophet of Kelta since he was 6 years old. A unique and lonely child, his strong psi power made most people wary of him. But now that he's older, he's ready to marry and protect the girl he's known was his heartmate for years. Avelana isn't as fragile as Vinny believes. Who calls him Vinny? He's been a sacred prophet since he was 6. He doesn't have friends down in the auto shop. Anyway, nor as compliant. She's not as fragile as Vinny believes, but I guarantee you she's as compliant. She fights to be considered Vinny's equal and a strong member of her family and community. Both of them have kept Avelana's main power secret for over a decade. But rumors of her strange psi talent are spreading, and Vinny is experiencing premonitions of danger, even from the highest people in the land. Okay, I don't think I've ever read a Kelta novel before, but I will be reading this one. So there you have it. There was a very fun mail haul. A couple of things I want to get to right away. So we have 2 romances and Murder in the Manuscript Room. I'm gonna stop this now and try to upload it and see what happens, and then I will pause so that we can confer. We need to confer because the Steve Donahue Studios is in turmoil because my phone went through the laundry again. Anyway, I'll stop now. I'll see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.